AITA for kicking my MIL mother-in-law out after she drove 16 hours to come see me and the new baby. I had a baby 3 weeks ago, and we just started allowing certain people to visit. My mom and sister, and her newborn, visited 4 days ago for the first time, and my mother-in-law was due to arrive the next day to stay with us for a week. My mother-in-law lives 16 hours driving distance from us in Canada, so she had to get a passport. She called us the day she was supposed to arrive and said that she had to stop off and sleep, and that she wouldn't make it on the original ETA. No big deal. She shows up the next day at 10 a.m. Now, the issue is that she brought her 2 granddaughters with her, my husband's nieces, both 12. Not only was this never discussed, she didn't even hint toward it, but one of the nieces in question is someone we no longer allow around our other children due to severe bullying, and my mother-in-law is fully aware of that. In fact, we have had no contact with this girl's mother as well, because she defended her daughter after she punched our 5-year-old son in the face last year at a family barbecue because he wouldn't give her the squirt gun. That was hers, but that's beside the point. So we have no contact with this girl or her mom, and again, mother-in-law knows this. The other niece is fine. I actually really like the girl. To further exceed asshole limits, I allowed the other niece to come inside and meet my baby, and I made MIL, mother-in-law, and the bully niece stay outside while she did so. My husband was 100% on my side. He was livid and considered allowing the nice niece to stay for a week and just put her on a plane back home. But ultimately, after her mama didn't feel comfortable with unattended travel, I don't blame her. So she ended up going back home when we told mother-in-law to leave. We did not let mother-in-law or the bully niece see the baby. We are being called every name in the book by several family members. The sister-in-law that we are no contact with is soiling our name by saying that we have wasted mother-in-law's time and we are wrongly punishing her child. Says we need to get over it. My brother-in-law says we are ignorant because mother-in-law purchased hers and her 2 granddaughters' passports, so wasted money and wasted time. The other sister-in-law, nice niece's mama, is on our side as mother-in-law lied to her and said she told us the girls were coming when she did not. AITA for letting the nice niece meet our baby, but making mother-in-law and the bully niece stay in the car and then kicking them off our property after she drove 16 hours. Wow. Hey, thanks. Thank you so much. My mouth got dry. It's fine. Nope. I don't think that you are. I think that thank you so much. I think that if you have been clear how you feel about these people, and I mean, you don't touch my kid, you don't mess with my kid, I don't care if you're 12, you don't do that, and she's been very clear that that's a no-go. Mother-in-law knew what she was doing, she knew she was doing something wrong, and that's why she didn't talk about it, and just thought she was gonna bully this OP into allowing it. Not cool, don't love that. I don't think you're the asshole at all. I think that this mother-in-law for sure is the asshole. Also, I'm really glad your husband was on your side with this whole thing. That's really important too. I would be interested to know how the nice niece felt, because that's a little bit uncomfortable for her, I imagine. So yeah. And then having to ride back 16 hours with the shunned mother-in-law and what was she calling? I can't remember what she was calling the bad niece or mean niece or no contact niece or whatever. Anyway, I'm sure that was the worst drive home ever. So yeah, I don't think you're the asshole. You know what? You're coming to my house. I have the new baby. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And you gotta follow what mama says in those situations anyway.
If this were you, if you were OP here, unfiltered, what would be your reaction?
So, is this me now or is this me when I had newborns?
Both.
Okay. Old Bree would not have said a damn word because I'm a people pleaser and I would have just let it happen, probably. But then she's also not a brand new mom, I guess. Now me would have done exactly what OP did. You do not touch my kid. And asshole niece, again, I keep forgetting what they called her, but the mean niece did that, and that's a no-go. You don't do it. And if I'm clear on that to somebody and they continue to try to bring that person around, nah, you get to be called out and you get to drive home 16 hours for being an asshole.
What would you say to her?
That's a really good question.
I feel like
I would love to know actually what she did say to her. I mean, you call it out, right? You say you 100% knew this was not okay. Right. You 100% knew and intentionally chose to continue to bring this person. And then I'm sure she was gaslit into the whole, well, she's only 12 years old, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Enjoy your drive home, bitch. You don't get to do this.
That's right.
Like, there was already problems in that family dynamic anyway. Just let it be. Let there be problems in it. That isn't your issue anymore. You brought the niece. You knew what you were doing. Enjoy your drive home.
There you go.
Also, again, God, I'm so sorry for that little baby niece, the nice one. Because can you imagine being
in a shitty position?
Can you imagine being stuck in that car? Yeah, somebody said 12 is old enough to know better. Absolutely. 12 is old enough to know that you're being a bully and you're bullying a little kid. I can't remember how old she said, but
she was
like five?
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
That's shitty.
That's super shitty.